Most creators don't realize that restaurants, Airbnbs, and even hotels are waiting for influencers. They just don't know how to stay consistent, how to pitch, or build an influence. In today's video, I'm going to give you guys tips on how you can secure restaurant collabs, Airbnbs, influencer events, and get paid.
Let me give y'all a little tip. Brands don't just pay any influencers. You really have to have a real influence on your page. People really have to know you, get comfortable with you. But if you just have a whole bunch of followers that don't engage with you, you don't have a real influence. So the first part I'm going to discuss is about restaurants. And the very first thing that you want to establish before working with any type of restaurants, you actually have to be like a foodie influencer. You have to post the food content already. I don't care if you're going to Chick-fil-A, Zaxby's, Starbucks, a Mexican restaurant, wherever that you are going, keep showcasing your food. The second thing that you want to establish is mastering content creation. You have to understand how to put the content together in a way that's going to create a real actual experience. So that way the people, your audience, when they're watching it, they're like, oh my gosh, this is so good. I need to try. You need your audience to like be there with you. So that way when they go there, they can experience the same thing that you experience. The last thing that you want to have is you want to have your page built a certain way. So if you need any type of reference, please go to my Vibe with Vanilla page, and on there you'll be able to see what I have in my highlights and how I put my reels together, how I put my reel covers, all those type things, because that's what restaurants are looking for. They're looking for someone that has a real influence, and I'm going to get into that next. And the other way to build your influence, you have to understand your target audience. What kind of content do they like to see? And do not create selfish content. Selfish content is the reason why that your influence is plummeting, your engagement views are plummeting, because you're creating content that you want. You need to understand what your audience wants from you. That way, you can create content and they're automatically going to be engaging with you. One, because it's the content they want to see, that they want to interact with, and that they want to share. You cannot be an influencer if you don't have real influence. And I know that's a harsh truth, but that's reality. You need to have a real influence.
Now we're about to get into Airbnb/hotel collabs. And as of right now, I'm actually in a collaboration with the Airbnb. So a special tip that I do want to give you guys, if you're already a travel influencer already, this will be perfect for you. But if you don't already have any type of hotel Airbnb collaborations or any type of like content, it's fine. What you want to do is I want you to go to your nearest hotels or your nearest Airbnbs that are near you, and I want you to go ahead and book with them. I want you to actually get their logos of their names. I want you to get inside their hotel, outside the hotels. I want you to get the kitchen, the beds, everything that you need, because what these hotels and Airbnbs needs, they need you to highlight and showcase everything about their company and their establishment. So you want to showcase their bed, you want to showcase their kitchen, you want to showcase if they have any free breakfast, anything that's going to persuade the audience to book immediately. How to find Airbnbs or hotels. A lot of times I will go on Instagram, I'll go on Google, but a lot of times I'll have other influencers that I follow, and then they'll either, be doing a partnership with an Airbnb or hotel. And what I do is I'll click on it, and if it aligns with me and my audience and my vision and their vision, then I'm going to go ahead and actually reach out to them. Now, sometimes their DMs are always cut off because Instagram's like featured. So if they don't follow you, you won't be able to reach out. Or you can actually call up there to see if you can speak to someone in like the marketing department, because a lot of times when they're reaching out to you, they'll be like part of like a marketing team. So definitely try that as well. You don't wait for these people to actually reach out to you. The best way, if you want any type of brands to reach out to you, then you have to put out content consistently, and you have to be active as well. So let's just say if you have any type of content or previous like Airbnbs that you did, and you still have those photos in your phone or videos, I want you to put that together. You can either say best hotels in Chicago or staycation in Chicago, and you want to highlight every single thing about that Airbnb or hotel. Make sure you have very good, clear quality content as well. Make sure your camera is wiped. Make sure, like when you're recording, make sure you do it slow. Don't do it too fast. You want to really capture every moment and highlight if they have free breakfast, free Wi-Fi. You really want to persuade the audience to book immediately, as I stated earlier. Let me show you guys an example. So right now I stayed at a tiny home. So you see how slow I'm moving, see the quality of my camera. You want to give your audience the best experience ever. So you want to showcase every little thing because they're going to be living through your experience. So once you give them that experience, they're going to automatically book.
Let's talk briefly about how to get invited to influencer events. This is not something that you necessarily go pitch your brand. This is something that brands or restaurants just kind of randomly do throughout the year. So that's something that you have to stay consistent in your own industry. So if you're like a foodie influencer and you want to be able to get invited out to, private events and get paid for it, you have to stay consistent at putting out that content so they can see the value. But the most way that you can get paid out of anything with restaurants, influencer events, hotels, Airbnbs, you got to show them and position yourself that you know how to put content together to bring people to their establishment.
Okay, everyone, so that concludes my video. I hope you guys enjoyed my video as well. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to put them in the comments below. If you are an upcoming influencer or you're already an influencer and you're struggling to get gifted collabs or even paid deals, inside of my school, I'll be teaching you guys step by step on how you guys can build your influence, how to get paid, how to negotiate a gifted collab into a paid collaboration. A few of my mentees actually landed 2 paid deals with restaurants here in Atlanta. One mentee had only like 1,000 followers and she only had 1 post. So she can do it, so can you. And I have some exciting news. Make sure y'all stay tuned to my Insanely Pretty podcast that's coming very soon to you. Until next time, I'll see you on my next video.